Okay, this is just a quick video about my 1954 Ford Business Coupe for sale. It's titled as a Mainline custom line, but it's actually a business coupe. You can see it's got the shorter cab with the longer trunk, kind of the sportier look. So this car is finished in a DuPont satin blue. As you can see, it's got a metal flake blue roof with like a lace detail. I would call the paint job probably a 50-footer, 20-footer. It's pretty good. It's a good driver quality paint job, but it's got a few blemishes here and there. A few little scratches and stuff like that. As you can see, it's got lake pipes. Those are decorative lake pipes, Laker pipes. They're not actually hooked up. Got custom pinstriping all around the car. It was all professionally done. You can see the chrome is mostly all original. All the stainless is all original, with the exception of the taillight buckets. The taillight buckets are new. But all the bumpers and everything are all original, so it's got some pitting and stuff like that, but it's all there and it's all relatively straight, so it'd be easy to get re-chromed if you cared about it or whatever. You could even wrap it or do whatever. The wheels and tires. The wheels are the original 15-inch steel wheels with some beauty rings. The tires are brand new. Coker Classic wide white walls, probably less than 50 miles on the tires. And then you can also see the spotlights, the faux spotlights, and it's got a visor installed. Let's take a look under the hood. Okay, so under the hood is a small block Ford 302. It's a mid-70s vintage 302. It's all rebuilt. Probably less than 1,000 miles on the engine. It's nothing really too fancy. It's got it's mostly stock rebuilt, but it's got a quote-unquote high-energy cam. It's like an E303. Some people call it like an RV cam. And it's got like an Edelbrock Performer intake manifold. It's got an electronic distributor, pointsless distributor. Mostly decorative stuff, the Cadillac air cleaner, the Edelbrock valve covers. It's got headers. It's got all new accessories, Tough Stuff, which they make really good. It's got a Tough Stuff water pump, Tough Stuff alternator. It's got a Saginaw style power steering pump to go with the Borgeson upgraded power steering. So that's all pretty much brand new. It's got an upgraded aluminum radiator, electric fan. No issues with cooling. It cools really well. That radiator does a really good job. And then you can see here it's also got a priming pump, like a flow-through priming fuel pump installed. So it has the normal. It's got a new mechanical fuel pump on it, which I kept on there because it works perfectly. But I installed this secondary electric fuel pump just for priming, because it usually sits for a while. So that works really good. It's a flow-through pump. And then also you can see it's fully rewired. So I haven't gotten around to covering the wiring yet, looming it or anything like that. But it's fully rewired, front to back, 12 volt. Works great. So let's take a look inside. Okay, so inside the car, it's mostly all redone. The seat upholstery is the only thing that really hasn't been redone. I just never really got around to figuring out what I wanted to do with the seat upholstery. It's pretty good, except for that one tear in the middle there. It's got all new carpet, new sill plates, new door cards. Everything's been pretty much finished off. A new headliner. You can see the headliner. The dome light does work. The switch was just stuck there. It's got the Moon Eye steering wheel and center button there. It's got a GM style tilt steering column. You can see it's floor shift. You can kind of see the floor shift there. And it's got the original Astrodome speedometer with a different face on it. Customize the face a little bit. The radio did work when it was still 6 volt. That was a long time ago, and honestly it's not hooked up now, and I honestly haven't tried it, so couldn't tell you for sure if it works. Also the heater works, but it too is a 6 volt heater, and it's plumbed in, but it's not wired up right. The motor's not wired up right now, so it gets pretty toasty in here during the winter just with the water circulating through it. It's got a petcock for the heater, so you can turn it off if you want. It's got a old school style sun tack up on the headliner there, and it's got some aftermarket gauges there for oil pressure, water temperature, that kind of stuff, fuel. And then of course the dash is all custom pinstriped to match the outside. So looking in the back, this is a business coupe. These are pretty rare, these business coupes. So you can see it's got a big parcel shelf in the back instead of a seat. These make really good, you know, customs, really good gassers. A gasser, this would be a pretty sweet gasser, I think. You can see it's got some side skirts, which I don't have installed right now. I prefer the look without, but obviously it comes with these. It does have a third brake light installed. It'd be easy to remove if you wanted to. I left it in there because I almost got rear-ended, and so I just figured it'd be safer to have a third brake light up there. And it was had wiring and stuff for it, so let's fire it up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start it up here. So it is a 5-speed. It starts in neutral. So good oil pressure. It was running a few minutes ago, so it's already up to temperature. It pretty much stays right at 180, 190 degrees, no problem. The choke and everything is hooked up, headlights, everything, all that works. So, like I said, it's all rebuilt, so you know, it runs pretty much brand new. Everything works good. No issues or anything so far. So okay, so as far as the fuel system and the underside, so fuel system is all brand new from the tank to the front. All new lines, new pumps, new fuel tank, sender, all that kind of stuff. You can see the new tank under there. Suspension wise, all the suspension is pretty new. It's got new Takiko gas adjust shocks front and back, new springs front and back. It's got the Ford Aerostar springs in the front, so they're nice progressive ride springs, brand new. Kind of rides more like a newer vehicle, a lot smoother than the stock ones. And the new leaf springs in the back, brand new leaf springs. May or may not be able to see. And then as far as exhaust, the exhaust is, it's got the headers shorty headers, and then it's just basically Smithy 30-inch Smithy glass packs, 2-inch by 30-inch Smithy glass packs. Sounds pretty good. I'll set the phone down here and see if I can rev it up for you. So it revs pretty good. Sounds perfect for me. You know, it doesn't have that sort of raspy muscle car sound like a lot of 302s have with custom exhaust. That's why I went with the longer glass packs on it. So that's about it. If you have any questions or if you're interested, I'll leave my contact information in the description below. So feel free to just get a hold of me, and whatever questions you have, if you want to take a look at it, let me know. Price, I'm looking for around $11,900 or best offer. So no trades or anything like that. So anyway, yeah, thanks for taking a look. Bye bye.